Hello, this is Dr. Bill of Dr. Bill and Ted's Grave Adventure, but today I want to talk to you about something a little bit different. In our country, we have days of holidays, days of remembrance, several times throughout the year. And for example, just about 10 days ago on May the 27th, we had Memorial Day, which was a day for remembrance of all of the young men and women who served our country and fallen in defense of our country and liberties. Today is June the 6th, 2024, which marks the 80th anniversary of the invasion of Normandy. I've had the opportunity to visit several battlefields and monuments in my years, including multiple Civil War battlefields, including Gettysburg, Shiloh, several in Chattanooga, North Georgia. Also had a chance to see the national park at Little Bighorn. And I've had the chance to see the memorial and monument at Pearl Harbor where World War II began. All of these are meaningful and very sobering visits. However, none quite so much as what I experienced last month when I had the wonderful opportunity and sobering opportunity to visit Normandy in France. On this day, 80 years ago, was the invasion of France by Allies to begin the freedom of France and Europe. This is a special place for so many families, so many people. There are over 9,000 young American soldiers buried at Normandy. There's over 5,000 Canadian soldiers. And there's over 21,000 German soldiers buried at various locations. For me, however, it was an experience I have looked forward to for many, many years, and that I had the opportunity to visit the grave of the only son of our neighbor where I grew up, who was a parachute trooper who was killed at Normandy. His name was Morris Lansdale. With the assistance of the superintendent of the American Cemetery, I was able to find his grave, be allowed to go onto the grave sites apart from the marked walkways, and to honor him with both an American flag and a French flag, and spend time at his gravesite. In addition, I was given a Ziploc bag with sand from Omaha Beach. And how special that is to know that this was the site of the invasion. How sad it is to know how many young men bled and died on those very sands. So we don't do nearly enough to have a few days in which we let school out, we fly the flags at half-mast, we go to the beach, all in remembrance of all of these wonderful young people who have died in the service of our country and the service of freedom. As I was at Normandy, it became clear to me, particularly as a father, of the fact that each one of these individuals had a mother and a father. Many of them had girlfriends, wives, siblings, many relatives, all who will never get over the grief of losing someone so special. So I have gotten, hopefully not moribund, but as a proud veteran and as the son of a World War II veteran, I've taken the time to collect memorabilia of each of the services in which my relatives served. And these are behind me, with sabers from the United States Army, United States Marine Corps, and the United States Navy, as well as sabers from my brother and son-in-law's service in the Army and West Point, and a little bit my service as an Air Force officer. So this was a very poignant memory for me, and hopefully will make us stop just a little bit and pause and think of all of those individuals from wars, many of which we were not the good guys. For example, in the American Indian uh, wars, to current conflicts um, in which our young men and women are serving. So, on this special day, I just felt the need to come to you uh, and share my thoughts and hopefully some memories as well as images that I brought back from this meaningful visit to Normandy.